Jesus doesn't say when we get up to heaven for judgment, oh, you didn't go to church enough. Oh, you didn't pray to me enough. Oh, you didn't give enough alms to the poor. You didn't sacrifice enough things. Like, he doesn't say anything about what you do in your life. What Jesus says is, I didn't know you. It's crazy because when he was on earth, he was telling us about how he comes to the door of our hearts and he knocks. And if anybody opens the door, he'll come in and we'll sup together. Again, he didn't say, I'll come in and I'll rearrange your whole entire house. I'll come in and I'll tell you everything that's wrong with your house. I'll come in and I'll convict you and change you. He doesn't say any of those things. He says, we're going to come together. You're going to open the door. I'm going to come in. We're going to sit down. And we're going to have a meal together. We're going to build a relationship. And so for anybody who is pushed away from religion, pushed away from faith, because they're like, man, I can't live this life. I don't even want to live this life. Anybody who says, I don't even want to waste my time with getting a relationship with God, I want to encourage you that it's not about what you do or don't do. You will learn that that is secondary to faith. There's a lot of people who are going to come up to Jesus and say, yo, I preached, I taught, I did miracles, I did all these things, but Jesus is going to say, I never knew you. I just want to encourage you that it's really not about what you do. That comes secondary, right? Like when you're in a relationship with somebody else, like things you used to do before you had a relationship with that person, you didn't really think twice about it. You just did it, right? But when you get a relationship with somebody else, you won't do those things that you used to do if they bother that person. Why? Because you love that person. So it doesn't become a part of some rules and regulations that you have to do, or else you miss out on something, but it becomes a part of building a relationship with that person that you say, I'm not going to do X, Y, Z anymore because I know that the person who I'm in a relationship with doesn't like that. And I want to continue to build on this relationship that we have. Don't let the different traditions of man scare you away from a relationship with God, because that is the most important thing. All right. So comment down below. Number one, do you have any questions, right? Have any questions that you want me to answer? Or you can even inbox me those if they're too personal. Number two is, do you have anything to add to the conversation? You know, iron sharpens iron. And number three, comment down below if you have a prayer request for me. You can inbox those as well if they're too personal. But I'd love to pray for you guys. I love to talk to you guys, and I love to continue to grow with one another. All right. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Mill music. Look, I seen it all. Every man falls, but if you keep your eyes on God, he'll be there when you talk.